Hello, this is Pastor Neil coming to you live, well not live, coming to you from my home where Carol and I are quarantined. But nevertheless, even though we're quarantined and working from home, it doesn't matter. Every day I get up, I put on my clergy uniform, and I make Carol call me Pastor until 5 o'clock when I get off work. No, I'm kidding about all that. That's not true. But I'm wearing the uniform so I look churchy for this announcement. There's a few things I would like to talk to you about. The first has to do with the walk around, December 23rd. That is going to be great. From 4:30 to 8:30. Please plan on coming and bring people with you. Last night we had a rehearsal that went great. It was pretty weird for Carol and I. The rehearsal was going on all around our house and we weren't at it. But we heard that it went great and things are really looking good. Oh, one bit of bad news. The goat died. Sandra McElveen's goat died. So we're sad for that, sad for the McElveens, but we still have 3 sheep and a donkey, and this is exciting. So please pray particularly for the weather. Good weather on December the 23rd, and that lots and lots of people come. It'll be a socially distanced way to celebrate the birth of Christ. Next announcement, Christmas Eve, which this year is December 24th. There's going to be 2 services at 7 and at 9 o'clock. You must register as a family beforehand. How to do that? Call the church office, talk to Pam. Please phone before 2:30. You're much more likely to get her phoning before 2:30. If you do not register, it's quite likely you'll end up in overflow, which is in the parish hall. So please do that. Good. Next thing, good news about the building fund. It is up above $127,000. Wow. For which we thank God and I'm just so grateful for the generosity that He has inspired in the people of our church. Up above $127,000. In fact, right now, I'm looking out through my window. I can see Mike Wheeler and his crew actually building the bathroom off of the narthex. The elevator is completely done. It looks great. And now they're working on the last thing, the bathroom. It looks like they're about to move the stained glass window. There's a stained glass window of the 10 Commandments, which is in the wall of the narthex. It's going to be bumped out to be the wall of the bathroom. It actually sort of amuses me to think of people sitting in the new bathroom and meditating on the 10 Commandments, thinking over their sins. Anyway, never mind that. It's getting done, and it's a very exciting thing. I should also mention the offerings to our regular church budget, but which we get, the normal ministry continues. Please remember December. Things have been good, but we count on a healthy December offering. Every church does. So please remember that, and we'll finish off 2020 very strongly. The last thing has to do with in-person worship. We have in-person worship, but with the COVID numbers going up so high across the country and on Long Island, the question is, what are we going to do? I've prayed about it. I've talked with people. This is where we're at. We're going to continue having in-person worship and online worship. Of course, we understand if people go, well, I'm going to the online alone for a while. Everybody gets that. That's why we offer that. But we are going to continue with in-person worship and do this. We're going to double down on the things that we're already doing to protect us. To my knowledge, could be imperfect knowledge, but to my knowledge, no one has become sick or infected as a result of attending worship at our church. Thank you, God. But so the things we're doing seem to be working, and we're going to double down on it. For example, wearing a mask. Everybody's going to wear a mask. There'll be no letting up on that. In fact, we'll say, wear a mask and pull it over your nose and all that kind of thing. Also, the 6-foot rule. We will do that. This is how Carol and I got in trouble and got quarantined. We were at a funeral, and everyone was wearing a mask. It was a very small group. But when the tracing people got a hold of us and said, were you in conversation for more than 10 or 15 minutes within 6 foot of such and such a person? We said, yeah, we might have been. They said, well, that means you got to be quarantined. So let's bear that in mind. Let's not be in extended conversations within 6 feet of each other, even after church. What else will do? We consider going to a worship service which is less well attended. Our best attended worship service is 10:30. 8:30 in the morning, earlier that day, much less attended. The night before, Saturday night at 5:30, much less attended. Consider attending one of those worship services. Less people, it's a better deal. And also, be having the windows open. I think this is working. I feel good when I can feel the breeze, which I do every worship service. I feel the breeze blowing on me. You know, they say the numbers of COVID are up because people are more indoors rather than outdoors. Well, let's bring the outdoors in, keep doing that, windows open, and we will do that even when it gets cold. And to that end, I have a tip for you. Now this tip, you couldn't get this from just any pastor, but you have been blessed with a pastor who is originally from Canada. And here's my tip. Wear long johns. Wear long johns. They are incredibly comfortable and they're warm. They will keep you warm. They're so comfortable and warm, you don't have to take them off. You can wear them all the way till spring or till June, whichever comes first. Actually, that's a little Canadian comment. But anyway, dress warmly in worship because we are going to have the windows open even when the snow is blowing in. And with that, I think my announcements here are done. Have a very blessed Advent and a Merry, Merry Christmas. And remember, Jesus is with us. He is Emmanuel, God with us through everything. He's blessing us. We see those blessings. And when we have challenges, they are just opportunities for us to draw close to him in prayer and see his help and answers. God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you soon.